very hot issues. But before then, I'll go for a quick timeout. When I'm back, I introduce my guest to you, and then we go straight into it. In the studio today to digest the issue with me, I have the board chair for Moduga, the Ghana Models Association, and he goes by the name Mr. Nanaya Kwache Bwedu. And I have an on-air personality, an MC, and one of Ghana's baddest hype men, L Baby in the building. And I have a UK-US based entertainment professional, Kude Art, at the studio. Charlie, gentlemen, nice having you.
Nice having you. Good to see you as well.
That's great. It's been a minute.
I know, right? Last year was actually stressful and nice. We're here to start a year in a different way as well. It looks like this year the team is to look sharp. Right. Not look sharp. We label look sharp.
Challenge. All right. Charlie, well, today be hot.
Yeah.
So many legal issues going on here and there. Shatta Wale sued, or let's say, looking at suing Black Rasta on it says many of the things related to fraud and other things he said about him. Do you think it's a thing to the right step he's taken? Baby.
So with this Black Rasta and Shatta Wale's thing, I don't know. I feel like this thing has been going on like every time. It's not like the first time we seen stuff like that, but the fact that he was pinpointing certain places he wasn't supposed to say, you get me, money laundering and all kind of stuff. That's what I felt like.
Without evidence.
Evidence. Right? That's where Shatta Wale had to come in and like, oh, do you have evidence about the whole thing you're talking about? Then I had to see you about it. But I feel like this are stuff we can actually, them two can talk about and squash it because rapping in your collage, and this they do level of like could see you artists, but it's all good. It sets a place for we creatives or like entertainers when we're talking about this artist. You get me? Because the fact that we're making fun of them by saying things to get trends and all of that, you need to think about their feelings as well because they are brands. You get me? You don't say things to hurt them. The fact that we know Shatta Wale does that. Those are things that I feel like as a brand it gets to them.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're saying it, but you don't have proofs.
Yeah. So why do you say
why do you say it when you don't have proof? You get me?
That's right.
I think it's something that they can actually talk about it. But the money there, Shatta Wale will collect it.
But you'd be like, Black Rose has to come respond to the whole saga. He say like, then tell them like this 7 head come down, but they don't even find coins for him. Body. So he's trying to
also making
more
fun
of an
apology.
More of like, brother Charlie, I didn't mean it, or let's say let's let it slide, kind of a thing.
But right now they're saying in lawyer column, so you're not gonna be playing anymore. Let's hope it's just one of those things those creators or those entertainers go about making the internet look good. You get me? Because sometimes when we don't get stuff like this, it feels very boring in Ghana.
Okay.
So he's saying when they turn him upside down, they are not going to find a penny. You never know, man. Because that's what we see every time. They say most of the entertainers, they need scar. We see you online. The fact that you're known doesn't mean you are rich.
Okay, so still on the legal issues. Now let's look at Kwesi Arthur's on Straight Up. Kwesi Arthur is also in the news for the reason of he and his record label, Grind Up Charlie. Charlie, but Kwesi Arthur really saw that name. He's a brand that has really made that name popular. Like the whole of Ghana, everybody knows the Grind Up Charlie. Now with the thing saving
because anytime you hear Grind Up Charlie,
that's right. I like the laugh part.
Yeah, he said he's been intimidated, he's been threatened, he's been let's say like all the things. There was this write-up he sent on social media, and we've had many on-air personalities come give their views respectfully. I saw that of Karkesi, even trying to seek for the $150, $1,000 assistance to pay off his image. Our own Anaba Anamwa also gave us her views. Kweku Flake, his was so emotional. he's done songs with Kwesi Arthur for a while now, and he sees they not releasing this song.
Yeah.
So he's been thinking, Charlie,
What's happening?
Is it that because I sing like the guy, that's why he's trying to sleep on my shine? It is now he's understanding why the song has been kept indoors all this while. So, bro, do you think, and this is not the first time we're hearing issues of such. It's happened to Miss V. Ifya has gone through this. So many artists. And then the question is, are we going to be subjective about this issue or going to play sides? Are we looking at solving the issue? Mr. Nanayo, please take us through this.
All right. Let me say a very good morning to your viewers.
Yes, sir.
All right. So even before I quickly veer into the Kwesi Arthur issue, all right, you earlier brought in the Shatta Wale and the Black Rasta.
Yes, sir.
The little thing I want to say is that, you know, we always say that bad news sells. And that has become an adage within the media circles. All right. But I'm strongly of the view that we can minimize, because that's about defamation.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you know, your what do you call it? All that you have is your image.
Yeah.
All right. If it's not there, there's little you can do. So with all these practitioners that have access to the mic, let's be circumspect with what we say. If we know that it has not too much merit, that sensationalism, that fact that we want to say something for people to jump on it and trend, all right, let's relook at it. Because I don't think that if we don't overly become sensational, our media space will not be exciting. It's not always that we need to create bad news in order to have, you know, a buzz. All right. So as much as I don't hold breath, because Shatta also sometimes does say things about people, but especially when you're talking about issues that can get the person into trouble, into the law. All right. You are mentioning things like his money laundering and the rest. If we know we don't have enough basis, we don't have enough information, let's stay away from it. It is for that matter that I want to agree with Shatta for the suing. All right, let's test the law. Let's people get to know that they cannot go scot-free by just making statements, putting them out there. All right, and because it is something that is happening even on our social media scenes and the rest, people put out things just like that, and leave it because they know that there's nothing, there's nothing punitive, there's nothing that is going to happen to them. Now let's get back to those exciting talents, Kwesi Arthur. All right, I remember about some 6-7 years ago, there was a show on one of the campuses, and he was the headline. I think it was at UPSA or something. I stand for correction. And the excitement among the young people because Kwesi Arthur was coming. You realize that he was the big age. He was the thing. All right. And you might want to say that with all these bars that have surrounded him and all the things that he's done and the music that he's put out, all right, he might have made so much. He should be a very happy guy, happily married now. You know, so he's been able to get so much out of his talents. But unfortunately, just this past few days, we get to know that that isn't the issue. All right. You know, this is quite a very cagey thing in the sense that people need to live out of their work. So as a record label, all right, you want to be sustainable. You want to be able to also take up other artists.
That's right.
So that the legacy doesn't end with Kwesi Arthur. Okay.
That's
so
right.
as a result, you will do business with your artists.
That's right.
Fair. But we can't rule out the fact that these artists come at a time that sometimes they are very gullible. They are very vulnerable. All right. Vulnerable, I wanted to say. All right. They are vulnerable because they want to move from one stage to the other. And for that matter, they are up for everything. They are up for everything. They want to get there. Sometimes they make some mistakes. All right. But irrespective of how far you might want to also do business with the artist, no matter what, it's the person's image, it's the person's talent. Yes, you're adding up to the talent because, you know, in the music, even those that during recording, even plays the package, or they're all part of it.
Yeah.
So under normal circumstances, they should all be able to get some of the royalties out of the person's purse.
Yep.
All right. So as a result, I think that both sides, Kwesi might have made a mistake, might not have gone thoroughly
Through the contract and all
through
of
the
that.
contract, probably might not have had access to legal services to be able to ascertain if what he was getting into was what he should be. But yes, still, I think the record label need to give him some slack. All right. I love your introduction because you made us know that some of us wouldn't have known the record label if not for Kwesi Arthur.
Kwesi Arthur, yeah.
He took it upon himself as if it's his own thing.
Yeah.
All right. If you are taking me so much, it's not compulsory that I need to every song mention your this thing.
Yeah.
But he does that. He does that on stage with pride.
That's right.
So he's elevated your brand to somewhere. Irrespective, you should put the human face to it. I'm not saying you should become what you call Father Christmas. You should do business, but put the human face to
And
it.
I learned the contract had even ended.
Yes.
So what is the clause here? What is still binding Kwesi Arthur's image to the label?
Maybe we've not.
That is the mystery
That's
we
it.
need to.
You see, that's the point is that we don't know the contract. Whatever we're seeing online is what they decided for we to see, basically.
Yeah.
Because I feel like in every contract, you the artist, you are interested in the numbers. So let's be honest, we don't really go through our contract very well. Yeah, because I'm interested in the numbers. I have a hit song.
Okay.
A label approaches me to tell me, oh, I'm interested in managing and all of that. I'll take care of your production, your videos, your tours. I'll get you tours. I'll get you bigger collaborations. Those are the things I'm interested in. And mind you, we don't even have musical lawyers in our country that much to actually contact them and be like, oh yeah, this is what somebody is telling me to actually come on board to do for me. And I'm interested. So yeah, so I feel like we're blaming Kwesi Arthur, we're blaming the label, but what we should be interested in, do we have people educating us about the musical thing in Ghana?
Do we have the right policies, structures, and laws in place guiding both parties?
And it comes down to the
The meaning of that.